April 18th. Freeze is locked up. Not in a prison, not in a hospital, but at the last place I wanted him, in Arkham. Ironically, it was the only facility guaranteeing the proper locks to keep him away, as well as the technology to keep him alive and sedated. Bruce Wayne is to blame for this, since it was his move to become the new donor for this institute where resides the criminally insane. He is of Arkham after all, so it only makes sense to give half of the renewal trust to revive this institution. For all my research and theirs, nobody can properly explain what Freeze suffers from. Is it a birth defect? A rare form of cancer? A blood disease, perhaps? Dr. Leslie Tompkins was transferred there as soon as Freeze entered the picture, as well as her protege in psychiatry, Dr. Harleen Quinzel. The Joker now pays everyone and everything every time I go there, and I can only count the days before the bait finds its prize. I find later Gordon at the signal in the abandoned structure after 2 weeks of radio silence. He is looking rather on edge, and his eyes don't take a while to inform me the reasons for his disheveled appearance. It's drops, common, vulgar, toxic, but he is still an honest man, and for the same reasons I had to alter my suit, he has not to alter his methods for dealing with his marriage in shambles. I inform him in my latest sketch with Freeze, a second before he draws his gun. My subconscious fires to disarm him, a spinal load mechanisms I practice every day and night before I go to sleep, for I do not know him in his new state of mind. For he might very well want to kill me, or maybe himself, after the hell he must have been through after all of Riddler's games. My eye lenses finally make contact with him, discovering through his dilated pupils that this is no James Gordon, but rather Tommy Elliot, Bruce Wayne's childhood friend, turned dangerous marksman and madman. I sprint through gravity and fly down in a series of evading maneuvers, calling up Gordon's direct line while I land on Gotham's clock tower to finally trace my only ally at a dinner with the newest radiant face in town, a face called Harvey Dent. I needed this, but Bruce didn't, for he has a very important event in a few hours. Maroni's parole begins, and he will get free as surely as he still breathes. Riddler told me last I may have found a rat in Falcone, but his wings had been severed off by the true mastermind of it all. And so begins a new hunt, a new legacy for the mask. Was he talking about me or Maroni? I do not know now. I am beginning to see owls following me every night. This is not their MO. I was asking myself these very questions when I last pulled the Batmobile in the cave, only to find later a parchment splintered by a gold dagger in the very rocks, the very foundations of my heritage. Strange. I am summoned to a court where I will face my death. The tribunal of ghosts I was sure didn't existed. Mother, father, what the hell is going on in my